сторону Сакика. Вот он сам, центр-форвард с шайбой. Обманывает Кирка Мюллера. Нет, не успеть. Не успеть, и, пожалуй, напрасно выдвигался защитник, потому что можно провалиться и контратаку получить. Брэндон Морроу бросал. Реагирует лучше. Даллас силен отлаженностью действий. И вот выход. Выход 1 на 1. Это Ньюендайк.
Удаление.
Свисток, конечно же.
Вопрос только, будет удаление или будет болит. Нет, судя по всему, будет удаление.
Удаление, потому что Лангенбруннер все-таки выбрался, да, для броска.
Как они играли вот последнюю игру.
Формально втроем Колорадо.
Да,
Стефан Гель потерял клюшку. И взять ее возможности нет никакой. Бросок! Как промахнулся Лехтинин, а?
Пустые ворота. Зубов.
Ах, какой момент удался.
Мадана.
Мадана. И на пятачок поехали два форварда. Они мощные, они постоянно выигрывали в прошлых матчах эту борьбу. И вот бросок, закрывают Руа обзор. Браво, Руа. Сколько поворотом Руа, и половины периода не прошло. Грозно атакует Даллас.
Не получился бросок сейчас у Мадана.
Well, Zubov has been kind of silent in this series, but we know what he can do from the point, and the Dallas Stars controlled the puck for the better part of this whole power play and finally got the puck to the defenseman in the middle of the rink, and he one-timed it. And I don't think it hit anybody on the way in, and it was a one-timer, and it may have gone off the Reed stick or foot because it looked like it might have changed direction. Zubov scores, and Dallas.
Злая.
Миллер. Ошибается и Аарон Миллер. Буквально накрывают там же в зоне. Ну что, Руа поймает хоть одну шайбу сегодня? Только все отбивает пока.
Вот, смотрите, опять тоже ничего не получилось, и все, команда играет в полном составе.
И Мэнсон услужливо подвигает шайбу Дэриану Хэтчеру. Два защитника пошли вперед, и Даллас может провалиться. Трое отыграны. Трое против двоих. Алекс Тенгуэй. А там уже нападающие на позиции своих игроков. Да.
Что? Где шайба?
Ну, так, с лету. Забить очень тяжело.
И вот требование. Дисквалифицируйте Андрейчука.
В общем-то, подводит он команду, конечно, в этой серии.
Но есть еще время даже забить вторую шайбу.
Newendijk, Sakic on the draw. Newendijk wanted to Zubov to Hull. They got time here. Over to Zubov. Zubov challenged, dropped it off. Nabachuk centering.
Так ничего не говорить. И так все понятно, правда?
Началось-то все с Зубова, его передача через двух игроков Колорадо.
И еще один пас.
Матвейчук.
Прекрасный Матвейчук на Мадана.
Да, с лета черенком, клюшки.
Прокатила шайба по ловушке, по груди, по-моему. Ура. Но он не контролировал ситуацию, конечно. Он был озабочен над ним. Закрыть этот угол, тут непонятная совершенно траектория.
Ну, конечно, в какой-то степени повезло, потому что черенком клюшки.
Начинает звено Джо Сакика, 38-й Андрейчук, 19-й Сакик, 23-й Хейдук. В обороне 77-й Бурка, 52-й фут. И опять шайба у ворот Патрика Руа. Брэд Халл, бросок! Просто повезло. Может быть гением Патрик Руа, но в пустые ворота практически бил Брэд Халл. Партнер.
Казалось бы, игроки нападающие Колорадо должны быть быстрее, чем защитники.
Троих отыграли. 3-2.
Халл. Мадана.
Зашла шайба с рука, так, наверное, завернул бы. И не видел Мадана, что упал Руа. Он бы мог еще раз бросить.
in the draw again. Long shot from the blue line. Goal! Looking shot from the blue line, but the crowd in front of the wall. It was deflected and just barely got over the line. And this place is going crazy again.
Well, the problem started for Colorado on the face-off. Hatcher just risked the puck at the net. And who did it hit? Nobody knows except the guy it hit. But Patrick Wall was handcuffed by a deflection, and it is 3-0 Dallas.
Но у них как-то натужно все это получается. Очень, в то время как у...
Просто удалось один защитник вперед по всему. А Колорадо атакует 3 человека. Они даже не закрывают зону. Потери шайбы. Они...
Смотрел на шайбу, опустил голову. Ну. Дедмарш.
Даже так не забивают.
Скола. Сейчас закрыли зону, что где
в среднюю зону. Хейдук. Пас назад. Бросок с нулевого угла. Продолжается атака. Никто не... А вот Грегсон шайбу видел. Потому игру и не остановил. Но Даллас уже в полном составе.
Нет, или Хал. По-моему, Хал. Я не думаю, что Зубов так убежал вперед. Будет еще одно удаление.
Пас назад. Хэтчер. Слишком такой рискованный пас. И даже может контратака выйти. Форсберг и Друри. 2 против 2.
Гол! Форсберг.
Роскошная шайба. Ничего не скажешь. Ну и, надо сказать, не слишком внимательно действовали защитники.
Ну,
потому что Форсберг с Друри все придумали хорошо.
Это
вытащил
было...
на Друри Матвейчука и остался один против Сильвена КТ, который медленный и не очень мощный. Да?
Не держал, и клюшку не держал. Самое главное, тут не в тачке-то нужно держать клюшку. А он дал Форсбергу возможность, стоя на месте.
Столько сил уходит на поддержание контроля над шайбой, да, у Колорадо. На собственную атаку уже этих сил не остается. Друри. Пас назад, бросок. Гол! Так, ну думаю, вот началось. Хейдук.
Я даже не понял, как же летела шайба.
Это и наша с тобой успокоенность.
Да.
Ты сомневался? Я ничуть. Ах, вот как. Ну тогда Белфорд совершенно не виноват. Ни один же модел умеет
подправил?
Попадать, да? Хейдуку подправил.
Хейдук подправил.
До периода 3-2 Даллас выигрывает у Колорадо в 7-м матче финала Западной конференции.
The way it ought to be, the Western Conference Final, Game 7. Just when you thought was 3-0. Stars on top, third period. The Avs have scored 2. And we've got 3:03 left to go. The winner faces New Jersey on Tuesday in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Carbonneau and Keane, who else would you expect? The 2:15 to go and a 1-goal differential. Backed up behind the net. Clem got it back this time to Borg. Borg's dropped it into the middle. Serge Aubin passed to him, intercepted by Guy Carbonneau. Carbonneau off the far side wall. He got hit when he got it down deep. 2 minutes left to go. They've an eye on Patrick Waugh at the other end at some point. Here comes Forsberg again. Forsberg the move. Down the wall, Hatcher got a piece of him. Forsberg trying to center, but get away from him. Here's St. Mauro to Hull. Hull's pass blocked. Madonna wants to rag it back. Tied up, taken down. It'll be sent in. Waugh is going to play it. 1:56 left to go. Waugh looking at the clock and over at the bench. Starts out a bit, doesn't head over yet. Andreychuk sent it in. Now Waugh starting. Waugh on his way over. He's on the bench. Empty net at the other end. Onside. Drury, great as the second. 1:19 left to go and a whistle. They were onside.
Dave Andreychuk was offside on the play. No question about it.
A minute 20 remaining to go in this game 7, third period. Stars leading at 3-2. Fans chanting Eddie again.
And not a person sitting. Everybody is standing for this last minute 20 here.
Waiting here as Dallas wanted to make late line changes. And also some problems over there with the fans at the end of the bench. Near side Forsberg got it in. Forsberg went wide side instead of on net. Matvichuk trying to clear it out once. Twice to Keane. Keane can't get it by Thorne. Rolls to the blue and out to center. Empty net at the other end. Sakic dropped it off. 1 minute left to go. Third period of game 7. Hatcher. The Stars leading it 3-2. And the puck goes over the glass. And it will be an Avs offensive faceoff.
Now what's going on? They're going back down.
The fans over there at the end of the Avs bench have drawn the ire of the players, and the players, I think, were asking for some security down there.
Besides that, I think Chris Drury might have even broken his own stick to make sure he could go to the bench and slow things down, because the Avs have just burnt their timeout. He went for a stick change.
Wanted to make sure they kept the same group out there that had already been playing. So they've gotten a full rest thanks to his effort. And he continues to skate around.
Look, they're a little unsure here as to what they want. They're scrambling all over the place. But if Chris Drury takes this face-off, he's got to have somebody in the shooting hole. And yeah, he's got Ray Bourque back in the shooting hole.
Face-off one back. And he got the throw, and they wanted it, but it came to center. Near side Sakic, extra skater out there. Belfour holds it up, fronts it off to Matvichuk. Knocked down on the far side wall. In the middle, Andreychuk turnaround shot, blocked by Hatcher. Hatcher cleared it out. It's heading towards that empty net, and won. And Ray Bourque touches with 31.7 left.
What in the world are they laughing about on the Dallas bench?
Just having some fun.
Check this out. Right? 31.7 seconds to go in the 7th game. They're up by a goal. The play is coming back down to their end. And they're just yucking it up. You gotta love it, don't you? That's Joe Newendike on the right and the rookie Brendan Morrow on the left. If you can be relaxed enough at this stage of your life, the stage being a game 7 with seconds to go, you gotta lick. They're gonna be happy for the rest of their lives. That was super.
Enjoying what they're doing even in this tense moment.
You know, when Dave Andreychuk threw the puck in front and Darian Hatcher got it and banked it, there wasn't one Avs player in front. I mean, it's almost as if they didn't designate anybody to stay there, but they have to have somebody in front of Eddie Belfour at all times on this play.
Again, Sakic on the draw, won it back. Bourque was waiting for it. Drury got it deflected in front. Turnaround shot. Ray Bourque shot, and he don't want to save. Rebound is covered. 21 seconds left.
Peter Forsberg is irate. He is behind the net yelling at Bill McCreary, saying the puck was never frozen. Bill McCreary was behind the net, and the puck was in front of Ed Belfour. Let's see it. Boy, some great plays here. Watch this play by Detmarsh. Sakic with a spin around. Oh, the puck was bouncing all over the place. That is a tough play for a ref to make from behind the net. Watch Ray Bourque when the whistle blew. Yeah, the puck was not frozen on the play, but you know what? The way the Avs have worked in the faceoffs, I'm not so sure that it wasn't the best case scenario for them that the whistle blew. You can make plays, and they're very skilled off the faceoff.
The officials are not going to let Hayduk on the ice. He tried to come out, and Adam Foote tried to leave. And the official said the last change has already been made.
Boy, they wanted to have 5 forwards out there, plus Ray Bourque.
And Hayduk is seen now on the bench, and Foote doesn't know where he's supposed to be on this, so Sakic will move back in his place. And the face-off won by Madonna. Hatcher trying to clear. Near side wall, Letna. Held by Bourque. 15 to go. Shot!
Hit the post!
It hit the post! It hit the post! It would have
that looked like it was going nowhere. Here is how close the Avs came. Adam Deadmarsh with the tip in front off his arm. Off of the post and away. My gracious me, can you believe this? Adam Deadmarsh got it with his elbow. Looked like he was trying to get out of the way. It hit the post. It should have ended like this. It had to be the series win. But for 3/4 of this game, for 45 minutes of this game, it looked like it wasn't even going to be close.
What a finish. The Dallas Stars 3, the Avalanche 2. In a flurry at the end to be remembered. They will get a chance to defend their cup. 31 saves in the game for Eddie Belfour. Hitchcock picks up his 41st playoff win. They will make the presentation of the Clarence Campbell Bowl for the Western Conference champions. Belfour now leads Waugh in head-to-head 9-8. These two great goaltenders, there they are together.
Wow, what a performance by Ed Belfour. The only pucks the Avs could get by him are the ones that he didn't see or the ones that were deflected. If he saw it and it wasn't deflected, he stopped it.
He stopped 191 of 204 shots. His save percentage .936 in this series. Zubov and Modano, 1-1 each. Lyashenko, the game and the series winning goal. It didn't look like it when it was scored, but it was. Forsberg and Hayduk had a goal each. Belfour gets his 73rd career playoff win. And Brian's downstairs. Let's check in. Brian Engel.
Thanks very much, Gary. I can barely hear you, but I'm here with Brett Hull. Brett, I guess it was fitting that in this Game 7 it should come right down to the end and a hit goal post.
Well, you know, it was an unbelievable series. It went both ways. The whole way. It could have went either way today. And, you know, we're thankful we got, kind of lucky at the end. We're holding on, but we're very thankful we won.
You're the leading goal scorer in this series, the leading point producer in the playoffs so far. You must have a great sense of personal satisfaction by your play so far.
Well, you know, there's, when you think of the Dallas Stars, you never think of an individual. It's always a team effort and everything we do, and right from Eddie and Hatch on the defense and right up through Mike Modano, it's a team effort. And I just tip my hat to all these guys, what we overcame all year with the injuries.
Congratulations, Brett. Go enjoy it. Gary?
All right. Brett Hull, who had a tremendous series. And in one-goal games in this playoffs, the Stars go 8-2. The Colorado Avalanche in the playoffs in one-goal games 3-4. And now they'll present the trophy. And the Dallas Stars and the New Jersey Devils will meet in the Stanley Cup Finals. And for the second year in a row, in a Game 7, the Dallas Stars have beaten Colorado. Game 1, you'll see it. NHL Tonight will have all the highlights coming up tonight, 11:30 on ESPN2. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log at ESPN.com, part of the Go Network, go.com. Coming up next, Baseball Tonight. For Bill Clement, Brian Engel, and all of our crew, thanks for joining us, everybody. A great Game 7 as the Stars come away with a 3-2 win. They go to the finals.
Now to the ice. Last year, Western Conference Finals, the Avs blew a 3-2 series lead against Dallas. Tonight, in Game 7 in Dallas, Colorado looking to return the favor, helping the Avs cause greatly Raymond Bourque. In Boston, Bourque played in 6 Game 7s. The Bruins won all 6. No wonder everybody loves Raymond. Everybody, that is, except Dallas, who would have no problems canceling the very popular series. Here we go. Patty Waugh just 2-4 in Game 7s. He's lost his last 3 coming in. Ed Belfour 3-0 in Game 7s. Both goalies a .930 save percentage in the postseason. First period, Grant Marshall intercepts Adam Foote's pass and feeds Joey Nieuwendyk on the breakaway. Patrick Waugh gets the save, but Foote called for interference. Power play on it. Sergei Zubov with the blast. His second 1-0 Dallas. Why is Patrick Waugh upset? His shot deflects off Avs defenseman Aaron Miller's knee. Richard Matvechuk's back after that concussion, and Peter Forsberg welcomes him back. Under 15 seconds left, Dallas on the power play. Zubov, the great cross-ice pass to Mike Modano. Post and in! Modano's ninth, 2-0 Dallas. Post would figure mightily in this game. Second period, Darian Hatcher's slap shot through traffic that gets by Waugh. How did it get by Waugh? The shot deflects off Mike Keane and then off Roman Lyashenko's leg. A two-banger. Lyashenko gets credit, 3-0 Dallas. Forsberg saying, let's go. 6 minutes into the third, Dallas on the power play. Chris Drury to Forsberg. Short-handed goal. Forsberg's seventh. It's go time, 3-1 Dallas. Later, Ray Bourque, the slapper, and Milan Hajduk. Right through the wickets of Belfour on the deflection. His fifth. We've got a one-goal game in Game 7. And then controversy, still 3-2. 21 seconds left. Scramble in front. The whistle is blown, but the Avs didn't think Belfour had covered the puck. Bob Hartley can't believe it. Wouldn't believe that. He wouldn't believe this. Last second, Bourque lets it go. Adam Deadmarsh deflects it by Belfour. Another post. Both posts go the way of Dallas in this game. Modano's shot goes in. The direction of Belfour's shot does not. Belfour 31 saves, and the Stars get to defend their cup, winning Game 7 3-2. Second straight year they've won a Game 7 against Colorado. Dallas gets a shot at repeating thanks to the friendly posts and thanks to the play of Belfour in the pipes and Mike Modano putting it in the net.
It was an unbelievable series. It went both ways. The whole way. It could have went either way today. And, we're thankful we got, kind of lucky at the end. We're holding on, but we're very thankful we won.
Both teams are so evenly matched that, you have to go to basically the intangibles to decide the winner and the loser. And, you look at their 3 goals. They were deflected, and we have to give them credit.
It's been a great experience, a great ride, and I was hoping that it was going to work out differently, but, I was looking to compete for the cup, and we did that.
We have big players who make big plays at the right time, and this whole series was a good sense of timing on our part. I think we scored up big goals. Eddie made great saves one after another throughout the whole series and allowed us to be in every single game we played.
I thought in Game 5 we played well. Game 6 we played better, and we played better in Game 7. We beat one hell of a hockey club. We beat a hell of a hockey club.
Anybody calls Ed Belfour underrated anymore, they don't know anything about the NHL. 4 Game 7 starts for Belfour, 4 wins. That's the most for any goaltender ever without a loss. In fact, only Harry Lumley and Grant Fuhr have 4 Game 7 wins. On the other hand, as we said off the top, Patty Waugh falls to just 2-5 in Game 7s, and for the second straight year, Belfour beats Waugh in a Game 7. Later on SportsCenter, we will preview the Stanley Cup Finals, the Devils and Dallas in the quest for the Chalice. Charlie Daniels put it to song. The Devil went down to Georgia. The NHL script reads that the Devils are going to Texas. Or Texas. New Jersey in 1995, the last Eastern Conference team to win the Stanley Cup. To get it back, they'll have to take it away from the team that won it a year ago. Gary Thorne and Bill Clement with a look at what Dallas did to get there and what the Devils will have to do to win the Cup again.
For a while, it looked like the heart of the Lion had left, and then the Avalanche, trailing 3-0 in the third period, came back with 2 goals, Bill, in a dramatic Game 7 finish.
I think Ken Hitchcock nailed it during this series when he said his team had become situation motivated, that the table had to present itself in such a way to really bring the best out of the champions. It did here in Game 7, but it didn't turn out to be as easy as it looked like it was 2/3 of the way through the game.
With just over 10 seconds left to go and Patrick Waugh on the bench, this is how close they came.
And the Avs had been coming and coming. The Stars were melting down. Adam Deadmarsh with a deflection from a Ray Bourque shot. Bing! Ed Belfour looked around and must have sighed the greatest sigh of relief in his career when he heard it and then saw it bouncing wide because we were that far from going to overtime.
So, as a result, it'll be the New Jersey Devils in the East and the Dallas Stars defending their cup. And a series of 2 teams who kind of look in the mirror and see each other.
They look in the mirror, they see each other. They're both relatively healthy. A couple of guys nicked up, but the main players, the key guys that we'll end up focusing on in the finals are healthy. It's going to be a very strong defensive game. A lot more great goaltending with Marty Brodeur and Eddie Belfour.
It all gets underway Tuesday for Game 1 on ESPN of the Stanley Cup Finals. For the Avs, a very tough way to end it. And for Eddie Belfour, just who is that wave for? They win it 3-2.
Thanks, guys. Further inside the numbers, taking a look at what happened in the regular season. Dallas took both regular season meetings. Each goal in each of these games for both teams scored by a different player. Now, Patrick Elias was the only Devil with both a goal and an assist against Dallas this year. Elias trying to become just the third Devil to lead the team in scoring in both the regular season and the playoffs. So, if you're wondering, when can I see the Stanley Cup Finals? Well, that's why we're here. Here's the complete rundown of all 7 games, if all 7 are necessary. Games 1 and 2 on ESPN. The rest of the Stanley Cup Finals will be on ABC. And don't forget, for a 1/2 hour prior to each game on ESPN, the Quest for the Cup, getting you set for each game in the Stanley Cup Finals.